Today's video gonna be a little bit about everything. I'll start from description your higher self or my higher self. You are light, smart, very organized light. You do not have form or shape. It small looks probably like this, but you're connecting dots. I cannot see myself from outside, but I can see myself from inside, and I see myself approximately like that. As far as capabilities, you are limitless. You are really part of God. Limitless. Anything is possible for you. Okay, and over here you're actually projecting yourself into avatar. So this part of you is sort of created also by you for this particular game. And also avatar over here being hijacked, severely hijacked. And if you trying to resolve all the matter from the position of that, if you're thinking about yourself, I am Svetlana Maximova, I am a massage therapist, and I'm 44 years old and blah blah blah, you cannot do anything with that. To fix the whole situation, you need to become that and think and dream and imagine from position of limitless entity. The major fears we're experiencing here, we're experiencing two major fears: fear of death and fear of life. With Mandela effect, if you logically think, fear of death should not be an issue anymore, because just by having Mandela effect and seeing your body changing means you're not your body, so whatever dies, it's not you. The next one, very big one, because we're in a game and this game is so traumatizing, we don't want to dream about this game anymore, but we're too afraid to remember who we are. For some of us, it's not an issue anymore. Become that. Start dreaming. Create planet for yourself. How about half planet of memorabilia of this place and next half whatever you would like to create. Do not be afraid of your greatness. We are limitless. Okay, next thing. I drew this picture. Imagine scenario. It's like Alcatraz Island over here. And on Alcatraz Island, it's huge insane asylum. It has his own power source and everything. And it's been running for a long time. At some point, everyone inside of that game went insane. And they put the most insane people in charge of, most insane players in charge of rest of it else. It's like, imagine an insane asylum with the most uncontrollable patients would be running whole hospital. That's what happened over here. And slowly but surely, angels start decaying into archons. The medium stage is like that. people who look like that, that's where they're going. But this process is reversible to the certain point. When you're still emitting light, it can't be reversed. If you stop emitting light completely, it cannot be reversed. And there is sample why this place is so insane. I can't even comment on stuff like that. Okay, back to this picture. So what happened? Because of poor management of the game, this game is already collapsed. And because it's collapsed, it's actually affect everybody on outside too. That's why we organized mission to actually insert ourselves into the game and change the game and make everybody healthy and continue the game. Because it's so many entities were actually created here, it was not fair. So what happened is we inserted ourselves into the game and restarted the game moment before collapsing. But what happened when this game is restarted itself? Because of insane management of the game, they actually decide to attack us instead of cooperating with us. And what's going on right now, because we were not able to complete what we're supposed to be doing, we're supposed to be changing the whole paradigm of operating certain way and changing everything here, but it was not allowed. We do not have communications with outside, and we do not have communications here with each other. So communications are completely down. This game is going to collapse again, and what we decided to do, we decided to extract anything but possible, whatever it's gonna be a lot of people who not gonna be able to make it out of this place. The reason why, because they're 1%ers, the one who cheated, and they're the one who organized this mission to not to cooperate with us. That's why they must be destroyed. And everyone else who is their servants or ass kissers, which actually pretty big group. If you find pyramid, it's include a whole bunch of people. It's include doctors, very low survival rate from them. It's include police officers, very low survival rate from them. It's including teachers, very low survival rate from them. Because you guys supporting the system. I'm not even talking about the celebrities and stuff like that, because I just talking about who each one of us actually able to judge and see how you operated. Okay. People asking me where I'm getting my information from. I'm getting my information from here. It's like we were emanated from the same source, and people who going down, they created their internet, which is hive mind, and we connected to this huge field where is all of us consciousness, all of us actually together. That's what's called God. And saying you cannot say who God is, that is just ridiculous. That means you don't even want to know who you are if you cannot identify who God is. Okay. And there is human internet. We are not connected to that but our opposition are. So that's why we overpowered by that. It's really difficult. We have partial internet and not partial God's internet, and not everyone have connection to it at all the time. Your higher self, by the way, operates on very slow brain waves. It's like delta brain waves. That's where your higher self is actually located. Over here, you're just running on fast brain waves and completely crazed up. As far as human internet, it was created to help us to analyze the data on this level for our consciousness. There is like higher self, it's our subconscious. You over here, it's a conscious. So to get ourselves together, we created this internet, but it's also been overtaken by higher mind individuals, or it's been compromised. So my suggestion is we need to activate God's internet immediately on major scale. To imagine what God's internet is, just imagine this internet and multiply capabilities by thousands, because information can, you can post information about everything, just life, like you, exactly like you experiencing, and you can actually share it with everybody at the same time. From this internet, from God's internet, actually, that's where inspiration comes from. That's where some lyrics come from. Like, for example, there is Bob Dylan song "Shelter from the Storm," and here is I came in from the wilderness, a creature void of form. That's exactly what I'm talking about. And like over here, he's talking about it's masters of war. He's talking about what's going to happen to 1%ers and their ass kissers. That even Jesus would never forgive what you do. Let me ask you one question. Is your money that good? Will it buy you forgiveness? Do you think that it could? Okay, as far as activating our God's internet, I would think we should hack some of their stuff. I found some. In order to connect to that, you need to slow down your brain waves. In order to slow down your brain waves, meditation can be used. I found this meditation over here, that is this channel, and they have you'll find it, this one. It's pretty good. It's actually give me some idea about healing centers after we leave this place, so I think it's working. And now I think, look at this horrific picture. That's actually fish, which has boobs, belly, and arms. And I mean, if you see yourself stuff like that, plus all medicine and behavioral trials, medicinal trials done on rats, that only means that in our embryo have all stages of animals. That means we actually in our DNA have all animals' DNA, and this picture is actually showing that animals are made from humans, because we are collapsing mistakes made like that right now, and they're all over the place. Thank you so much for listening.